Okay, it says to create g of x by applying the given transformations to f of x. So what that's asking you to do is say, hey, if I've got these transformations, I want to apply them to that function. Okay? And the way you're going to do that is think of it this way. Let's go ahead and build a quick model. So if I've got f of x, if I want to shift up 1, well, I'm going to add 1 to the outside. If I'm going to have a horizontal shrink by 3, well, horizontal is a multiplying on the inside. To shrink by 3, you're actually multiplying by 3, not 1/3. Okay, so we're building our transformations, what we're going to do. And then a reflection across the y-axis. Well, to reflect across the y-axis, a reflect means multiply by a negative. All right, and to go across the y, that negative's got to be on the inside. All right, so let me rewrite that real quick so it's a little bit cleaner. We've got what we're going to apply. We're going to apply the transformations negative 3x plus 1. Okay. So those are your transformations. Now what do we do with those? What we're going to do is anything on the inside the parentheses, we are going to replace x with whatever's in there. So both of those x's are going to get replaced with the negative 3x in parentheses. All right. Anything on the outside is literally just going to be tagged out back or multiplied by out front. You can put parentheses around the whole thing and either add it out back or like multiply it out front. Okay? No. And there we go. So here we go. Green. So we are multiplying, we're replacing all the x's with a negative 3. So my new function, g of x, equals, we're going to have a negative 3x to the third minus negative 3x squared plus 5. And then out back we got that plus 1. Okay? Out back we got that plus 1. So, just to reiterate what we just did, the 3x, we literally replaced x with whatever was inside the parentheses. So that's the negative 3x. And anything on the outside, we just tagged out back. Or if it was a multiply out front, we would have multiplied out front over here. Okay? And from here, we're just cleaning it up, making it look all pretty. So here we go. G of x equals, so let's take care of the parentheses. Well, negative 3 to the third power is, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 3 times 9 is 27. So that'd be a negative 27 x to the third power. All right, negative 3 squared is positive 9, but when I take care of the negative out front, that makes it a negative 9 again. X is getting squared. Then I got a plus 5 plus 1. And honestly, you can just kind of go, that's really a plus 6. I didn't erase that one. That's really a plus 6. Okay? And so that's your final equation. That is the f of x with these transformations applied. Okay? All right, number 8. Number 8's a little more involved, but it's the same exact process. Okay, so first things first. Let's decide what we need to apply. So f of x, we need to vertically stretch by 3. So that is a 3 on the outside of f of x. A reflection across the y-axis, well, that's a negative x on the inside. To go across the y, you get a negative on the inside. And to shift left 2, well, that means, oh wow, that one's a butt. That's actually really a negative 2 on the inside. I know you think backwards, but remember it's negative 2 divided by the negative 1. All right, well, you flip it, divided by a negative 1, that makes it a negative 2, so it does go left. That's what that is. That's tricky. Yeah, I'm not going to put something that tricky on the test. But hey, whatever. So, let's start off by replacing everything. Let's change colors. So g of x equals 3 is on the outside, so 3 on the outside of everything. 2 times negative x plus 2 cubed minus negative x plus 2, and that was not squared or anything, minus 1. And there's nothing out back, so we don't have to put anything out back. Alright? So, let's start multiplying this out. I'm going to start off by multiplying out the x minus negative x plus 2 cubed. So, negative x plus 2 times negative x plus 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times negative x is negative 2x. Negative x times 2 is negative 2x. And negative x times negative x is x squared. Come on. Come on, Bessie. There we go. X squared minus 4x plus 4. All right? That's squared. We got to cube it. So one more time. Negative x plus 2. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8x. 2 times x squared is 2x squared. Then move over to negative x. Negative x times 4 is negative 4x. Negative x times negative 4x is negative 4x squared. And negative x times x squared is negative x to the third. So we've got negative x cubed minus 2x squared minus 12x plus 8. And then I'm going to go ahead, and since this whole thing is getting multiplied by 2, I'm just going to go ahead and take care of that as well. Times 2. That would be a negative 2x cubed minus 4x squared minus 24x plus 16. So, I'm going to plug all that in for all of this. I'm basically going to take that and go for all of that. So, back to brown. I'm going to write a little bit smaller. G of x equals 3 times negative 2x to the third minus 4x squared minus 24x plus, was it 16? Yeah, that's a 16 over there. An ugly 16, but it's a 16. And I can go ahead and distribute that negative, which makes it a positive x minus 2 minus 1. And if you haven't given up yet, excellent. All right, from here, we're just combining terms. So g of x equals 3 bracket. I've got a negative 2x to the third, and I'm going too fast for the computer to keep up. Negative 2x to the third. I've got negative 4x squared. Negative 24 plus 1 is negative 23x. 16 minus 2 is 14. Minus 1 is is 13. And then I got to multiply the whole thing by 3. So g of x equals negative 6x cubed minus 12x squared. Well, 25 times 3 would be 75. Minus 6 would be 69. So that's a negative 69x. 3 times 13 is 39 plus 39. And that would be the resulting function if I applied these transformations to that equation. Yeah, I know. That one was involved. But you know what? You're big boys and girls. You can do it.